Hej BOTF'er, velkommen til. I dag skal vi snakke meget mere omkring Beolab 28.
No, I lied. That's the next video. This video is going to be about the Hall Audio WiFi Streamer. Also, I lied. It's me! I'm not Henrik. Let's get into it. What's up, everybody? Hi, Henrik. I don't know how you do it with a bloody neck like this. But anyway, today we have a video about the Hall Audio WiFi Streamer device. It's a bit of an odd name. At the time of filming, it's $2.99, but it's actually a really nice product. I like it a lot. So let's get into what's in the box first. Firstly, in the box, you get obviously the whole Wi-Fi streamer. You get a USB adapter with a USB cord, which is okay, normal. It's just to power the thing and to give the 5-volt trigger, very important for your B&O. And you get a remote. That's basically it. It seems, I don't know, little, but it does exactly what it needs to do. The remote had no use for it. It works fine through the app, and you get a choice of cables. Ooh, cables. So when ordering, you have the choice of a regular RJ45 to PowerLink cable, and then you, in case you don't have a newer type of Beolab speaker with pass-through, you have RJ45 to already split, so it's easier to pull wires, or you have RJ45 to RCA. Well, you want RCA. I have some Ethernet cables laying around, as always, because everything is RJ45 now. Next video will be on the Beolab 28. Don't worry, they'll come. Fake beard hair. To show you simply how it works, let's go over to the bedroom first, and we'll go right now. So we're in the bedroom now. I had my LG C9. I know it's an older panel, but it still works fine. It's connected via HDMI ARC to the whole Wi-Fi streamer via eARC, and then with an Ethernet cable to my Beolab 17. That's looped through, passed through to the right one, and then it's a mess. A quick few things. If you have a Beosound Stage or anything other with the B&O app installed beforehand, you need to reset your TV, because for some or other reason the B&O app does something in firmware where the eARC doesn't really work normally anymore, which is good because that makes it work with everything B&O, but in terms of reverting back to like standard settings, yeah, you need to redo that. Bit of a pain. If you have a normal TV and you're looking to upgrade to Beolabs, as in left and right, it's not an issue because you haven't done that before. And yeah, actually it sounds great and it works great. It auto senses when on, and as soon as you turn the TV on, the speakers will pop on, and you can play. And there's an automatic timeout for if for a long time nothing plays. So if you're watching normal YouTube or that sort of thing, it's not really going to turn itself off. But it's sweet. If you're new to B&O or want to get started for something a bit more simple, like a classic 2.0 setup, it works with Beolab 50s, as I've tried earlier. It's actually fine. This is actually a very nice bit of kit. And yeah, let's get back to the review.
And we're back now. Coup de grace, is that what you say? Skinny play, if you're in here somewhere. Also, links to Skinny Play down in the description. Buy any 2 products and you get 10% off. Use our referral link. We get a small kickback. Everything goes back to the channel. Anyway, coup de grace. I attach them to the Beolab 50s and it works.
It works. It just works. It's amazing. So the harmony is off and all the speakers are off, but I'm using the panel on top, HDMI ARC out, and it's driving the 50s. Sweet.
Bloody impressive. I haven't had time, like if you saw our, one of our latest podcasts, to connect them to Beolab 5 yet to test. I'll update on that, which is, I don't know, hopefully soon. I'll have to figure out some time. But in terms of the Hall streamer, the only thing that's a bit weird is that what you call it, the app isn't by Hall Audio. It's by something called WIIM. WIIM, WIIM Pod. But it works fine. So you get a device added, and then you can set volume. Obviously, if you have an RCA source connected, like a TV, it'll auto switch, and it'll take over, and then your remote is just volume up and down, and like you saw in my bedroom, it works fine. The only thing to really note is that if you have anything other connected to before, like with a B&O app that changes something in firmware, with in this case LG, know that. Then, as in the what's in the little square box itself, you have a bunch of streaming services, really. I mean, you have Tidal, you have Spotify, you have TuneIn. It's Amazon Music, Qobuz, and Napster, even the iHeart Radio, which is kind of very North American, maybe Britain a bit, but I don't really see it here. But it all works, and you can use it as a streamer. Another thing is that you can AirPlay or Chromecast into the little box, and it'll also automatically kick on your Beolab speakers. Like I said, the only thing I'm not sure about yet, but I'll try and figure that out soon, is if Beolab 5s work. It works on Beolab 50s, it works on Beolab 28s, it works on 17s, mine are over there, or can you see one right there? So it all works. In terms of sound quality, it's actually kind of flat, which is nice, but if you're used to listening to your Beolabs in any way to, let's say, through a BeoVision, since it doesn't have the specific presets for the speakers sound a bit different. Not in a bad way, they're kind of sort of flat. It's more noticeable when the volume is really, really quiet. By quiet, I mean almost less than background music. It's to the point of where, like, if the 50s play, where if I stand in my kitchen and I'm cooking, I won't hear it anymore. That kind of background music, where it's like, if it's quiet, you'll hear, but if you're doing, I don't know, eating, you won't hear it. That sort of level. Another sort of quirk for me, I guess, is that the volume scale is different. So it feels like it's more linear, as in like every, let's say, if it's, I think it's about 16 steps, so every step up is 1/16th. Whereas with any B&O gear, it's more in a sort of curved line. The higher you are, the more it becomes louder, the more you add to it. Which is kind of pleasant. With most speakers, like if you attach them via eARC, right, or ARC through a TV, like I did in the bedroom, you can set your TV EQ and change the sound of your speakers that way. I must say my 17s sound really good in the bedroom. And that is why I'm actually keeping this. Because eventually when we move, and we move to a bigger place, we'll probably have a guest room of some sort. And in that case, will I give my guests a stage? Or some 17s or something like that? I'm not sure yet. We'll figure that out. But in terms of use, it's dead simple, and it does what it says on the box. And it's weird that that's commendable nowadays, but it is. It does it on the box. All it did was a little firmware update. The connection was easy. It was one try and it went. So, okay, kudos. You do better than the B&O app. Full disclosure, this was given to me by Brian from Imago Sonos. It's in Denmark. They sell them. Didn't ask for anything. No good, no bad. Just have a look, see, because we mentioned it before. And I'm actually so excited about it, I decided to make a video about it. Because if you're new to B&O and you want to start off with anything, let's say Pentas, the amp version Pentas, or Beolab 1s, or you name it, but you're new to it and you do not want a Beovision, this is excellent. With the price hikes that are in place nowadays, if you want the nicer stage, that's about €2,000. It's like €1,800 for the regular aluminium and black one, and it's €2,000 for the black on black one, which is a lot of money. And I get it, times are tough. This is, at the time of filming this, is €300. And if you get a pair of Beolab 1s, which in this country, the Netherlands, go for about €800 to €1,100, you actually save some money. You could potentially buy a TV with that money and have it all go. And that's why I love it. Also, if you're, I don't know, let's say you saw Andrew Robinson's video about the Beolab 28. Excellent video, by the way. I'll link it down below. But let's say you are in love with them. Very good speaker to be. But you don't want to drive them through your Apple TV over AirPlay because it's annoying. Totally get it. This will do it. It's bloody amazing for what it is. It's actually kind of simple, and it's like, why hasn't B&O done it? But kudos to Hall Audio. And yeah, I'm in love. This is great. This is a keeper. I would highly recommend it. I guess if I want to be really, really critical, the downside, the USB cable is kind of short from the wall socket to the player, meaning it kind of is limiting from where you plug it into the wall and with hiding cables. Do you care? Can you get a longer USB cable? Are your plugs in a better position? If so, great. I guess that's the only downside, really, is that I found in my bedroom that the USB adapter plug had to be kind of close. And then, if you have a long HDMI cable, it's harder to hide. But do you care? I think this, for what it does, that's such a minor thing that I fully recommend it. I love this, and if you're new to B&O, if you want to get into active speakers that are B&O speakers, the hardest time you'll have is hooking it up to a standard TV for 2.0 audio, or if with the Beolab 2 or 19 where you can loop them through, you get 2.1, which sounds amazing with this, and you need a trigger forum to turn it all on. This does that, and it's bloody perfect. You switch your TV off, it takes under a minute and everything switches off. It's incredible. Had I known this thing existed before, I may not have actually would have bought a BSN stage. Nothing wrong with the stage, I absolutely love my stage. But I love Beolab 1s more. Except now I don't have a TV for them. Well, Anyway, please like and subscribe, and hope you like the Henrik spoof. Hi Henrik! And we'll see you on the next one. Bye.